Good morning and welcome to today's analysis, guys. I had to start by laughing first because really, it's when things like this happen, there's nothing you can do but to laugh. It's very, very interesting what's going on. Look at what happened in the German league yesterday. For the very first time in 60 years, the top three teams lost on the same day. And do you know what happened? A group of fans have launched a, I don't know if you guys are aware, they've launched a protest or a petition to FIFA about match fixing in that league. They literally launched a petition after yesterday's games because it has never happened before in recent history that the top three teams, actually top four teams, traditional teams in Germany, lost on the same day. So what used to happen was when we had those episodes of match fixing a few years ago, FIFA would investigate, clubs would be sanctioned, and all that. Players would even be sanctioned. But right now, the current leadership don't care. They've allowed the whole thing to flow unabated. And that's why these guys are being very shameless. So I see a few comments about people talking nonsense in the comment section. Football is football. There's no match fixing. No problem. You guys are losing. Yeah, I mean, you see how it's happening. Top three teams in Germany conspiring to lose on the same day. No problem. There's no match fixing. I mean, you guys are the ones that are the victims. So it's all good. We need to create awareness. If we had a united voice and really created awareness about this situation, maybe the higher authorities will realize that, yeah, now fans are aware of this. Let's do something about it. Look at what happened with Marcel yesterday. I watched the game from the very first minute till the last. Marcel players that are usually very active, very goal oriented, were so shy of shooting, were so shy of trying to pass a ball that could lead to the goal. And the last minute of the game, I knew it was going to happen. I was just laughing all through because that's the format. The last minute of the game, a free kick that wasn't a free kick was awarded to the opponent team. They just allowed the goal to enter the last minute, 95 minute of the game. Over to you guys. So, for those who believe that these things are happening, you know what I'm talking about. Those who don't believe, it's your loss as well. Let's see. I mean, at this point, everything I do is backed by data, but you have no idea what's happening on the other side. So, my hope is that we'll, by focusing on teams that really need today's game, we might be able to avoid teams that could potentially sell. The very first game here is Napoli. I mean, the only reason I'm choosing Napoli is because of their standings on the table. Look at their standings. They just cannot afford to lose today. If they win today, they'll be back on top, or they'll be 1 point shy of the top position. So they'll want to win, and they've not been bad. Napoli hasn't been bad, as you can see. They've won. They haven't lost in their last five matches. Fiorentina has lost four times and won once. Head to head, Napoli has had a lot of success, as you can see here. So yeah, I'm going with a Napoli draw no bet. Napoli should be able to beat Fiorentina convincingly today. And the odd for a draw no bet for Napoli is 1.19. The next game is Eintracht Frankfurt and Union Berlin. So Eintracht Frankfurt, another very dependable team, lost once in their last five matches. So the first time they lost to Bayern Leverkusen, and we know Bayern Leverkusen is strong. They also lost to Mainz. And we know, is it Mainz or whatever? I think Mainz. Mainz too is a strong team, so you would understand why. So only two losses in their last 10 matches. Union Berlin has been very poor, four losses and only one win. Head to head suggests that Eintracht Frankfurt has had the upper hand. So standings on the table shows that Eintracht Frankfurt we want to win today. So they want to qualify for the top four. Victory today will take them into the top three position, and that's where they were. So I'm going with a double chance for entering Frankfurt. A double chance is priced at 1.27. The next fixture, talking about a serious team here, is Getafe Atletico Madrid. So Atletico Madrid only one loss in their last five matches, 10 games played, and they've lost twice. So then the reason they lost to Leganes was that they had a Champions League game just a few days after that. So I think they wanted to really prepare for the Champions League game. So they lost away to Leganés. Sorry, I think Leganes or Leganés. I don't know the pronunciation. And the last time they lost again was in the Champions League to Atletico Madrid. So at this point, I think they do know for sure that going forward in the Champions League will be difficult. They want to secure their grip, strengthen their grip on the league title, and just 1 point separates them from the top team. So they want to win or draw. They actually want to win in 90 minutes. But I'm going with a draw no bet because the Getafe team in question isn't good. Head to head supports Atletico Madrid. They haven't lost in their last five matches to Getafe. So a double chance for Atletico Madrid is 1.19. And finally, we have this game Alanyaspor Galatasaray. So when you look at Alanyaspor, they're not very strong. Well, they've won four times, they've lost once, and they lost to a team that is also on the level of Galatasaray. They lost to Fenerbahce. Galatasaray is on the level of Fenerbahce. Galatasaray, on the other hand, has been very solid. Only one loss in the Europa League, and then they lost again in the Europa League. And you would expect them to lose in the Europe. They don't care about the Europa League, to be honest. So, and then you check their standings on the table, their head-to-head fixtures, and the head-to-head shows that Galatasaray has had the upper hand over Alanyaspor every single time. So the standings on the table also indicate that this is an important game for Galatasaray. They'll need to win to consolidate their position on the table. So what am I going with? I'm going with a double chance for Galatasaray. And the double chance for Galatasaray is 1.20. Everything put together should give you 2.20 odds. I rest my case and I wish you the very best. Take care and goodbye.